Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. So 4 new cards for Animation Chronicle 2024 have been revealed, and I wanted to go over them. So here we're going to get started with Singularity Fiend. This is a level 1 Dark Fiend effect monster. With a simple effect, when your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard this card in one spell and destroy that monster or monsters. It's an interesting effect where it is a hand trap that is able to pop the monster, but you're not negating the summon. But the cost of discarding a card in a spell is pretty hefty, and I think for that it's going to make it very difficult for people to really utilize this card. I still think it's an interesting card though, and maybe if there's a deck that can utilize spells being in the grave more, maybe this could see a weird like side deck play. And here is Ancient Gear statue. So this is new Ancient Gear support. So let's see if this helps out Ancient Gear. If your opponent special summons more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. So that's great. That's already a starter for the deck. If you're going second, being able to get this out and not worrying so much if your opponent stops this card and you can play through it, that's going to be good. You can tribute this card, special summon one Ancient Gear Golem or one monster that mentions it except for this card from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So that's really great for this deck because not only are you able to get this out during your second turn and then potentially your opponent's going to be able to negate it, that's fine, you still have other cards to play. But the fact that it's a one card combo here that get this out and go straight into your engine, and a lot of targets here, there's a lot of things that we can target because there's a lot of cards in the deck that do mention Ancient Gear Golem. So I think this is going to be a solid addition. Here we have Antidote Nurse. It's a rank 3 light machine exceed effect monster. It requires 2 or more level 3 monsters. Quick effect, you can attach one material from this card. And target one monster whose current attack and or defense is different from its original value. Its attack and defense become its original attack and defense. Then if you target a monster you control at that activation, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. So a bit of protection that you can grant yourself with the monster. Once per turn, if a monster is special summoned to your field and this card has 3 or more materials, you can make that monster gain 900 attack. So a permanent attack boost that can make it a little beefy here. Nothing too crazy, but it's a little fun card to have. And here we have Soul Fist, which is an equip spell. Equip only through your Dragon Synchro monster. So Red Dragon Archfiend equipped with this card is unaffected by your opponent's activated card effects. This is an interesting effect for Red Dragon Archfiend, just being able to make it into a towers can do something for the deck. It is restricted strictly to a Red Dragon Archfiend and cards that have its name while it's on the field. There's a few targets that you can use for that. Let's see if there's anything else it does. Once per turn, you can change the attack of all face-up monsters your opponent controls to the equipped monsters. So that can be pretty good if your opponent has really high attack monsters, making them 3000, and then being able to use the Red Dragon Archfiend effects to destroy it. That seems solid. And then once per turn, when an attack is declared involving the equipped monster, you can target one monster in your opponent's grave, banish it, and if you do, the equipped monster gains attack equal to the banished monster until the end of the turn. So again, this is kind of adding on to the whole towers effect of like with Ultimate Falcon, the main way you're going to beat it is by beating over it. So same thing with this, and this is going to grant you a bit of protection. Of course, the main way you're going to want to beat this is by destroying the spell first and then going for the monster. But if not, then it's going to be a little annoying for your opponent to deal with it. I think it's a solid equip spell, and I'm curious how people are going to utilize this card. But otherwise, I think it's solid support considering that it's just one card for both Ancient Gear and for the Red Dragon Archfiend. But let me know what you guys think about these 4 new cards, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And if you want to influence the content I create, make sure to consider becoming a member. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.